All right, we've heard his name dropped a few times here, and coming out, another producer, consummate musician, and also someone who has a brand new project with some musicians playing Elvis music. We'll find out about that. Please welcome Cliff Wright!
Well, it's so very hard to have to leave home the one you love, and to get more lonely when he's passing dead. It's so lonely just sitting there and leaning on that girl 1,000 miles away. Well, it's so lonely now, just a picture here with me, and I know I just can't stand it another day. I wanna leave right now and go back where I ought to be, going home to the girl I adore. All right. Well, it's so very hard to have to leave with the one you love, and yet more lonely when each passing day. It's so lonely just sitting there and dreaming of that girl 1,000 miles away. Well, every time I hear her sweet voice on the telephone, and I know I just can't stand it another day. Gonna leave right now and call him, tell I'm coming home. Call her back and say I'm coming home to stay. Call her back and say I'm coming home to stay.
Cliff Wright, my goodness. That's your singing mic, that's your talking mic. There you go. Yeah, well, you know, the night ain't over yet. I was talking, I've had a lot of producers out here, and you, first of all, with so many things to talk with you about, but the first thing is producing. You got a festival.
Yes, I do. The Nebraska Elvis Festival. As you see, a few of them's been there.
I saw some cards for it, but I couldn't pick, I only have one of those in me a night to bend over, so. But tell us about it.
So the Nebraska Elvis Festival, this will be the second one. It is June 29th through July the 2nd. It's going to be in Lincoln, Nebraska. You'll like it because of the night show.
Yeah.
The Tonight Show, actually. And it's actually going to be an ultimate prelim. So we haven't released that because we're still waiting on the paperwork to come back. Yeah. Of course.
So don't tell anybody, but just,
Yeah.
shh. But it's,
So y'all can compete if you want to. But so we'll be doing that, and yeah, and probably going to get you, if nothing else, for the photo op in front of the curtains.
yeah, really, it's a hotel dedicated to Johnny Carson, so I'm probably just going to go hang out in the lobby.
Not to mention, it's the very last place Elvis stayed whenever he was there before he passed.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Same hotel.
Wow, that's fantastic. And then I'm going to be seeing you this weekend, but I'm also going to be seeing you in a couple of weeks in Franklin, Tennessee at a Christmas show with Cody.
December 17th.
You've put a little group of musicians together. Tell us about that.
Well, so as you know, I always fill in with the bands, you know, Marcus and everybody.
Yeah.
And so after we did Elvis Week, I decided just to kind of put something together, you know, because doing the Elvis thing, I enjoyed doing it, but, you know, I never would have got into this aspect if it hadn't been for me, you know. Had somebody one time tell me I never had the right to sing Elvis, and I was just a guitar player. So that's kind of how I fell into it. It's kind of like I'm making full circle. And so basically, I was talking to Kasey over there and her husband Joshua. He's the one that actually came up with the idea. He's like, why don't you just put a band together and just do this stuff yourself? And so as we were putting things together, you know, Marcus back here, a Fever, actually recommended us for the Nashville Elvis Festival.
That's right.
And so it's kind of been taken off ever since then. Thank you, Marcus. checks in the mail. But
That's fantastic. And the thing that it's so difficult when you're a musician, you come out as Elvis and do your songs, and you can select different eras, and all you have to do is work on the movements and the lyrics. You get those and you're halfway home. As a musician, you've got a storehouse. These guys have a storehouse of all kinds of songs, all kinds of styles, and then there might be 7 or 8 different versions of Polk Salad.
and you never know. I mean, you have to be ready to perform whichever one they want to do, you know, on the spot.
Yeah.
And so we just kind of put together a lot of musicians, like the drummer, like he was in Me and Dark Quartet with me. You know, we did over almost 800 shows together. And some of the other guys you folks know. But I wanted to put together a group of musicians that were really hungry for it. You know, doing this like these guys are, you know, that they would really like woodshed the material. You know, because sometimes it's hard because, I mean, this music is very exhausting.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing multiple layered shows and things like that. So I just wanted to, you know, kind of put something together as an extra option, like in case Marcus needs a break, he has someone that can fill in for him.
Yeah.
And this is all about you, Marcus, sorry. And, but yeah, I mean, it just worked out. So we named the band Infinity because whenever you look up the definition of infinity, did you look it up?
Let's just say that I did.
Okay. So, I mean, it definitely goes with Elvis. I mean, it's a continuing thing. It never goes away. So we kind of came up with it in between dessert and dinner at Logan's Roadhouse. So it worked in Nashville, his other hometown.
And Logan's Roadhouse was taken as a name for a band, so you went with it.
Didn't have an E in it.
Yeah, exactly. You had to have an E in it. Well, I tell you, the musicians all talk about you. The ETAs always talk about you. That if anybody has a question with a chord or a note or something, or you're always one of the calls that people make. And for yourself, and I've been sitting here all night watching. I don't get to see the band if I'm, you know, doing Charlie Hodge. Watching Danny play, how much fun the audience can feel it, and that's what I love about all of these musicians that play this music. They absolutely love doing this.
It's like, you know, that's the thing, the band has to have the energy. Like for Elvis, I mean, Elvis had all those players that were equally as energetic as he was, you know, and equally as talented, just in different ways. And so, like Danny, and I'm not going to say his name again, but
Marcus, this is your life.
But yeah, I mean, we just surround ourselves, and that's the other thing about these bands is we often use a lot of the same players, you know, because it's good to have that connection of networking. So if I get sick or something, I can call Danny. Unless he has a show, he's not going to answer the phone. But no, but I mean, it's just everybody helps each other. You know, this, as you know, this Elvis business is supposed to be like a brotherhood and everything. So we're able to kind of take care of each other, and I'll be taking care of John later. And but yeah.
Well, I'm so proud for you. I'm so glad you're a part of the Nashville family now. And I look forward to seeing you go woodshed those Christmas songs. Because you never know what Cody's going to, you know, want to sing. So be ready for anything.
I'll talk to him about that.
Yeah. And I just want to let you know also, Santa's going to be there. Yeah, Santa.
It's not going to be like the Santa that was in the picture with Elvis that they call it the Colonel. Right?
No, not that Santa. Well, it'll be a Tom, but it won't be that Tom.
There went the ratings.
Yeah. All right, Cliff, sing us home, my buddy.
All right, this song is called No More.
Wrong mic. Yes.
No more do I see the starlight caressing your hair. No more feel the tender kisses we used to share. Close my eyes and clearly my heart remember. Marcus, 1,000 goodbyes could never put out the ember. Darling, I love you so, and your heart forever will belong to the memory of love that we knew before. Please come back to my heart. We belong together. Come to me, let's sweethearts again, then let us part no more. Take it up. Y'all get up for Danny back here. No more do I feel the touch of your hand on mine. No more feel the tender light making your brown eyes shine. Oh, how I wish I never had caused you sorrow. Now don't say to me that there is no hope tomorrow. Please come back to my arms. We belong together. Come to me, let's be sweethearts again. Then let us part no more.
Cliff Wright! Thank you, my friend.